We're here with TJ Amos, Game Plan Podcast. TJ, can you tell us what your game plan was going in to starting this business?
Yeah, absolutely, Tim. So one of the things that we pride ourselves on is our customer service, right? Customers are trusting us to deliver the service we promise we're going to deliver, and we make sure we do not let any customer down, because with a lack of brand recognition being a new business, we wanted to make sure that our customers will be our biggest advocates, and that meant really caring about what they were doing with our product and making sure it was actually helping them to grow their businesses. So I'd say, in short, our game plan was make sure we treated the customers the way they deserve to be treated.
Sure, it's an integral part, right? Integral part of any business, the customers, if not probably the most important. What advice would you give for people who may be lacking confidence to go into entrepreneurship, go into business, and start creating that idea?
Well, imposter syndrome it's real, right? Everyone feels it to start. You always feel like you don't belong in the room. Your idea doesn't deserve to be given the time of day to see the light of day. But the truth is, every business owner goes through that stage, and the feeling does fade. And one easy way to kind of get over that is to validate your idea quickly. And using lean methodologies, which a lot of tech companies do, you want to go for an MVP, which is a minimum viable product. What's the smallest service or product that you can release to the market that's useful? You don't have to add air conditioning to a car before you actually check if people want to drive a car. You just need a chassis, and engines that make it go on four wheels. So if you want to kind of build some confidence, get something small that represents your overall service and test that to the market. And if the market rejects it, go back to the drawing board, try again. But if the market embraces it, then you have something that people actually want, that has demand. So MVP, I'd say.
Do you think it's important for people to keep trying? Because, failures happen, right?
I think it's critical to keep trying. I think determination beats talent, right? So you don't have to be the most talented person in the room to succeed. The people who succeed are the people who do not stop. They just keep going. Of course, at some point, if you got a terrible idea, it would be nice if you knew it was a terrible idea and you let it rest. But I like to think of entrepreneurs as a bunch of people who stand at the edge of a minefield, and they look at this expanse and they can see hosts of skeletons of people who've been blown up by the mines trying to get to the other end. But the entrepreneur is a guy who thinks, yeah, but I'm going to be the one who crosses the minefield unscathed. You have to have that irrationality to think, I'm going to be the one to succeed. And if you don't have that, then you're probably going to give up at the first couple of hurdles. So there's a little bit of narcissism. You need to really back yourself as an entrepreneur. And that's where determination comes in. Even when people are saying stop, sometimes you just need to keep pushing. And a lot of the great success stories, you're going to find there was resistance, there was failure. Failure is par for the course. Accept it, embrace it, learn from it, and then use it for your next go.
TJ, why do you think Wales is the best place to start a business?
I think there is so much support in Wales for businesses and for startups in particular that you're never alone, right? You can find signposts to help. You can find signposts to funding, which, like we talked about already, is a critical part to a lot of businesses' growth. And you can find signposts to expert support. And a lot of this is for free, right? And as a small business, you need to get as much free help as you possibly can before you start spending money out of your own pocket. And I think Wales is an exemplary place, for this kind of growth, accelerated growth of businesses like ours. So I would say it's second to none, really.
Okay, if you want to listen to the full conversation, please head over to the Game Plan Podcast page. TJ, you've been fantastic. I really, really appreciate it, mate. Let's do this again soon, okay?